Hello, healthy smart kids. Welcome once more to Applemelon Story Time Adventures. For today, we are going to be reading a very happy and interesting book. So stick with us as we read The Trolls from the Golden Books. Without further ado, let's get reading. Once upon a time, in a happy forest filled with happy trees, there lived the happiest creatures the world had ever known, the trolls. They loved nothing more than to sing and dance and hug and sing and dance and hug a lot. Today was an especially happy day in Troll Village. Princess Poppy was going to throw a big party. Everyone was excited to celebrate except Branch. He didn't like singing, dancing, or hugging. Instead, he spent his time worrying about the Burgeons. Long ago, the Burgeons had captured trolls and eaten them. The Burgeons thought that eating trolls brought them happiness. Luckily, many of the trolls had escaped until now. Princess Poppy's celebration was the biggest, loudest, craziest party ever. It was so loud that the Burgeon sheriff found where the trolls had been living all these years. Most of the trolls managed to hide, but Chef was able to scoop up several of them, including Poppy's closest friends, Satin and Channel, Copper, Biggie, Guy, Diamond, Smidge, DJ Suki, and Craig. Chef couldn't wait to bring the tasty trolls back to Bergen Town. Poppy had to save her friends. She convinced Branch to help her. The sooner we get to Bergen Town, the sooner we can rescue everybody and make it home safely. Of course, Poppy's plan included making a scrapbook page with plenty of glitter. Meanwhile, thanks to Chef, King Gristle would finally get to eat a troll and experience happiness. The king decided to have a big celebration called Trollstice, so all the Belgians could eat trolls and become happy too. When Poppy and Branch got to King Gristle's castle, they found most of their friends hidden in a cage in Bridget the maid's room. King Gristle will never love me, but Craig was missing. Bridget agreed to help them find Craig if they could get King Gristle to notice her. Poppy knew what to do. Satin and Channel made Bridget a glitter jumpsuit. Then all the trolls sat on her head to make a super colorful rainbow wig. Bridget loved her makeover. She called herself Lady Glitter Sparkles. The king would certainly notice me now. When King Gristle saw Lady Glitter Sparkles, he fell in love. He didn't realize she was his maid. The king took her roller skating. He showed her the new locket. Craig was inside it. Later, the trolls snuck into the king's room to save Craig. They grabbed the locket and zoomed past the king, his pet, and his guards. But when Poppy opened the locket, Craig wasn't there. Poppy was sad to learn that, to save his own life, Craig had told Chef where all the other trolls of Troll Village were hiding. How could Craig have betrayed his friends? Then everyone was trapped in a pot. Poppy lost all hope and her color started to fade. The other trolls lost their color too. They turned gray with sadness. Suddenly, they heard a beautiful singing voice. It was Branch. His singing brought out his true colors. He turned bright green with purple hair. He sang because his heart was full of the hope and joy that Poppy had shown him. He loved Poppy and Poppy loved Branch. She and the other trolls started to sing too, and their true colors came back. Bridget couldn't let the Burgeons eat her friends. She lifted the cover off the pot so the trolls could escape. Bridget knew she would get in trouble, but she was glad she had had one day of happiness on her date with the king. At Trollstice, the Burgeons, eager to finally get a taste of happiness, were angry to discover that Bridget had set the trolls free. Just then, the trolls burst in to save her. They formed the rainbow wig again, and landed right on Bridget's head. When King Gristle learned that Lady Glittersparkles was actually Bridget, he was overjoyed. He realized that he didn't need to eat a troll to be happy. All he needed was a full heart and Bridget by his side. They do look kind of happy, one virgin admitted. Branch told everyone how miserable he had been until Poppy had taught him how to dance and hug and sing. Before long, all the virgins were dancing and singing too. The only virgin who wasn't happy was Chef. Now that no one wanted to eat trolls, she was out of a job. Chef and Craig were banished from Virgin Town, destined to be unhappy together. The trolls had brought happiness to Burden Town, but not in a way anyone had expected. The trolls had a huge celebration. Poppy was crowned Queen of the Trolls, and everyone cheered. After finally experiencing their true colors, the Burgeons and the Trolls now lived in peaceful harmony. And that's the end of our beautiful story for today. What did you learn from this story? For me, I learned that for you to be happy, you don't have to hurt somebody else. You just have to have a full heart like King Crystal. And also, I'd like you to know that this book and many others are available on the Applemelon store. You don't have any excuse anymore for you not to read to your kids every single day or not to listen to a book every single day. So go on and listen to this book or click on the links below and listen to other books. If you love this story, do not forget to like, share, and leave a comment of another story that you want us to read. We are going to be putting some images on the screen, so pick a book that you want to read and drop the letter in the comment section so that we can read that for you next time. Thank you for always coming back, and please do not forget to subscribe, because that's how you encourage us to keep putting videos out here. Until next time, let's keep raising healthy, smart kids. Bye!